Look, every parent is fighting the wrong war. You see, they think that AI is going to ruin their kids. Wrong. Your fear will, your nostalgia will, and your death grip on a dead system will. The short version, kids should use AI. Now, not tomorrow, not when the committee decides, now. But here's where it gets philosophical. You see, we lie to ourselves. Do you guys remember the calculator discussion back in school? Come on, you remember, right? You won't always have a calculator in your pocket. Then we strapped supercomputers to our wrists and pretended that teacher wasn't wrong. You see, the human capacity for denial that we have is amazing. We would rather protect the current system, the current lie, than admit that the system broke decades ago. AI isn't even the calculator moment. It's bigger. You see, calculators just compute it. AI thinks, kind of. Point is, it explains, adapts, questions back, catches mistakes, reframes everything 17 different ways until something clicks in that beautiful mess we call developing brain. And most people see it as a threat, but you don't have to be most people. You see, here's what school actually has become. A factory. Actually, wait, a prison. A church? All three? I don't know. But we built a system that worships suffering. Memorization as a virtue. Repetition as character. Hours of homework as what exactly? Love? That's not love, that's Stockholm Syndrome with a grade book. And listen, this is the problem, parents, and this will sting a bit, but you're not protecting them. Stop. You're protecting yourself, your identity, your nostalgia for suffering that you've rebranded as character building. If a machine can teach your kid calculus better than you, and it can, what does that make you? I'll tell you what it makes you. A parent, not a math tutor, a parent. Different job. Your job? Standards, taste, how to question the machine, how to think critically, how to build something real with these insane tools that, let's be honest, we barely understand ourselves. You see, most people conflate struggle with growth, and they're not the same. One is friction, the other is evolution. Again, you don't have to be most people. And teachers, here's the beautiful pivot that nobody sees coming. The death of the lecturer. And I say, good. Why? Because it's the birth of something else. The facilitator, the coach. I don't even know that we have the word for it yet. It probably hasn't been invented, but here's what I see. The human who makes you defend your thinking in real time while the machine handles the boring delivery part. Content? Automated. Judgment? Human. Explanation? Machine. Wisdom? Still human. At least for now. Probably. But the teachers who get this, they're the ones that are going to thrive. The rest will join the calculators in the museum of things we were wrong about. Too harsh? Look, evolution doesn't send invitations. And this is the equity lie that everyone believes. The AI is going to widen the gap, and it's going to be unfair for a lot of students. Will it? You see, kids in poverty now get a personalized tutor that never sleeps, never judges, never gives up on them. The rich kid gets the same thing, plus maybe a human tutor who's now competing with an infinitely patient, smarter machine. Actually, both things are true. The bottom rises, the top accelerates. And yeah, the gap might widen, but the floor rises faster than it ever has. It's not perfect, but it's progress. Most people choose envy over leverage. Again, don't be most people.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but real quick before we jump back into the video, if you're a creator like me, then you've probably got a bunch of videos sitting on your phone or your hard drive
That have never made it to the internet.
Not because they're bad, but because editing takes time and life is already kind of crazy. And that's why I started Click Consultants. We help creators turn raw footage into polished, scroll-stopping content. We'll cut it, caption it, and thumbnail it, and get it ready to post. So if you got the content but not the time, down in the description below, there's a link to my website. Go ahead and hit that, and let's get your stuff out into the world. All right, back to the video.
So how do you actually use this thing? What's the framework? Well, think of it this way. Short, long, medium, chaos. Short, phase 1, explain it like I'm 5. Have the AI explain the subject matter to you like you're 5 years old. Phase 2, now explain it like I'm a different person entirely. Force the transfer, make it force you to think of things in a different way that maybe you have some other experiences in. Phase 3, where's the lie? find it. There's always a hallucination, at least for now. Hunt it, kill it, fix it, learn to think critically. Phase 4, 30 seconds out loud, no screen in front of you, explain it to your goldfish. And it's not cheating, it's thinking. It's learning how to think. You see, most people are gonna hear this and do nothing. But again, you don't have to be most people. Listen, you're already behind. The adoption curve for AI, first, denial. Second, secret adoption. Third, everyone pretends they always believed in AI. We're in phase 2. Your kids' classmates are using it. Heck, you're using it at work. So tonight, while you debate, while committees meet, while papers get written about the dangers, they're already using it. The market decided. Parents pay thousands for tutors because outcomes matter more than opinions. AI hits this tutor level for pocket change. The adoption curve isn't a curve at all, it's a cliff. Now you can wait for permission, or you can start tonight and let the scoreboard do the talking. There's 2 futures, and you get to pick one. Future A, your kid memorizes facts that Google knew in 2003. They graduate anxious, compliant, perfectly prepared for jobs that won't even exist. They learn to fear tools and worship struggle. Or B, your kid learns to think with machines, questions everything, builds things, ships things, breaks things, and fixes things. They graduate with judgment and a portfolio of real work. They learned leverage. One of these futures is already here. The other is a museum exhibit. And this is the thing about speed, you get the question, isn't this moving too fast? Compared to what? The speed of the actual world that your kid's going to inhabit? The world doesn't pause for comfort. Neither does competition. Neither does evolution. You know what moves slow? Committees, approval processes, fear. You know what moves fast? Kids who aren't waiting for permission. You see, most people choose comfortable paralysis. Again, you don't have to be most people. And so if it was me, here's what I would actually do. The next 5 days, Monday to Friday. Monday, pick the subject they hate, 10 minutes, AI explains it to them in 3 different ways. Then they write a 1-paper paragraph in their words. Tuesday, 2 problems, no AI. They get stuck, AI diagnoses the exact breaking point, fixes that 1 step, and then they have to give the oral defense to you. Wednesday, hallucination hunt. Find where the AI lied, fix it, explain why it was believable. Understand how to think critically about the information you're receiving, how to make sure that it's actually true and not false, especially in the world that we're living in today, where you don't even know if the video you're watching is real or completely fabricated by AI. Thursday, build something, anything, a haiku, a spreadsheet, a stick figure comic. AI assists them in building something. Friday, what clicked? What didn't? What question would unlock it? Meaning, get them to do that meta reflection, reflecting on how did AI help them? Where did it fail? What questions worked well? What questions didn't? How can I improve and use an AI in the future? Because the truth is, AI is already smarter than us, and it will continue to get exponentially smarter. The real trick is going to be learning how to talk to the AI to get the information that you need. So reflecting on your sessions with AI is going to be a skill in and of itself. That's 1 full week of getting you started in the AI space and your kids using it. Then just compound that, build on that, but at least get started. Kids should be using AI now. Not because it's perfect, because it's here. Because pretending it's not is like teaching astronomy with the Earth at the center. Because your kid's competition isn't worried about your comfort level. The tools exist. The old system is dying. To be honest, it's already dead. We're just attending a very long funeral. This whole video isn't even really about AI. It never was. It's about fear versus curiosity, control versus trust. The past versus whatever insane thing comes next. Your kid is going to inherit a world we can't even imagine. Stop preparing them for yesterday. If you guys like this video, I highly recommend you check out this video I did about AI. YouTube thinks you're gonna love it, and so do I.